help me.
It is race day for the Grassroots Hard Enduro Ironstone Extreme. We have a slightly different starting layout for this race. We've all got our prologue / qualifying times in our starting order, and what they've asked us to do is to line all of our bikes up in the starting order before 7 o'clock in the morning. So normally what they do, everyone just sits in a big group at the starting gates and they call out numbers. So I think this is probably going to, this is me here, this is going to streamline the process somewhat. So this morning I've double checked my tyre pressures, my liner pressures, checked the coolant last night, topped up the fuel as well. So I heard a whisper this morning that about 5 or 6 k's into this track is when it's going to start getting nasty. Given the severe arm bump that I had yesterday, I'm just going to take it super easy this morning. Just try and get into a bit of a groove, go at my own pace, try and keep it clean and see how we go. I reckon it's going to be 5 hours, so 5 hours is a long time doing this sort of stuff. The elbow guards are slipping down. Right.
Part of the country, grass trees are quite common. Under the fluffy green leaves, there's actually quite a solid trunk. It didn't take me long to find this out. Up ahead of me here I can see one rider having a go at another rider for being in the road. Thankfully, we don't see too much of this in the Australian series. In the National Grassroots series, the bronze riders have bronze or brown backing coloured numbers, the silver class have grey or silver coloured backing numbers, and the gold class riders have a yellow or gold backing on their numbers. As we go through the race footage, you'll see the gold guys pop up from time to time. Usually they're taking some really hard technical lines to get around the bottlenecks. And yes, while it's not great being overtaken by everybody, it is awesome that we get front row seats to watch these pro level riders go through the gnarly stuff.
What are you stuck on? The wedge stuff on there.
This little pinch in the trail was an interesting one. In hindsight, I should have tried to carry my front wheel from the root right up over onto the top of the next rock instead of trying to dip down in between the two. The gap between the rock and the root just wasn't big enough for the bike to fit, and I had no room to get a run up to pop up onto it. And in this step-up section in the creek, another thing that we don't see too much of, which is a good thing, we can see here up ahead we've got one rider helping another rider up a rock ledge. When the first rider gets up the rock ledge, he simply jumps on his bike and rides off, not stopping to help the person that helped him. While we compete in hard enduro as individuals, when we get into the technical stuff and the skills just aren't there for the riders to get through unassisted, it is a team effort to help each other up to keep the group moving through. There's absolutely no excuse for leaving your manners back in the pits.
I'll go at the front. Alright, I'll just lift him up. Alright.
Come up.
Let's get that last little bit up. I'm calling down. Beautiful, thank you. Thanks, mate.
You're alright.
Bloody ripper.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, mate. You gotta bend, take your time. It's a struggle. Thick. Do you want a hand, mate? Yep. Now turn your fuel valve off.
Yeah, that's it.
It's going okay? The old bloody heat sink on the front's got a few little things that'll need to be straightened out. Hopefully there's nothing nasty between here and there. Lights didn't work. Dickhead. Thank you. That is the Ironstone Extreme done. Cross that off the list. Tough race, definitely need to yeah, get a bit more bike fitness happening, but yeah, good race, bit of a challenge, that's for sure. Yeah, had an okay run. Started having a bit of cramping issues halfway through the race, got pretty messy. Towards the end, pretty sloppy, made a few silly mistakes, crashing, dropping the bike and whatnot, but yeah, good race.
Thanks for watching.